My name is Lucy Wambwe-Kegutha and I'm from Toto Care Box, and this is our giving story. The Toto Care Box story started in 2011. I was interning as a public health researcher for University of Sheffield when I was pursuing my master's in public health, and I happened to work in West Pokot, a very dry, arid and a needy, marginalized place. And so I was conducting a study on how caregivers identify and manage illnesses in children under the age of 5. So the main interviewers were obviously mothers or carers of newborns, and we went really deep into the villages. And there's one village, it was Marriage Village, and I happened to interview this lady who had 5 children. Her last born was about a week old, and you could tell that they hadn't even had much to eat that day. Literally living in a manyata, kids barely have clothes. You could tell she was still bleeding from her pregnancy, and having signed ethical forms saying I will not give any incentives to bias my research, I left there with a tug in my heart. I kept on wondering what more could I do for this lady. So fast forward, finished, came back home and worked for a while, volunteership, but eventually being at home one of these jobless days, depressed, I stumbled upon an article on Facebook that read, "Why finish babies sleep in card boxes?" And yeah, it was an article that literally changed my life, and I felt it moved me because it stated that obviously with a simple box, Finland currently has the lowest deaths in moms and newborns. So did you know that 17 women die every day in Kenya during childbirth? That's a 70-seater matatu crashing every day, and no one is making enough noise about it, and they're dying due to preventable conditions like obstructed labor, sepsis, hemorrhage. In addition, we lose about 39,000 newborns due to preventable conditions like malaria, neonatal sepsis and diarrheal diseases, and all these deaths are preventable. And you find it's women from the poorer communities who have the highest mortality. And then again, in more so often circumstances, you find when a mother dies while delivering, you find their newborns die too. So Toto Care Box is a move to make sure that no woman is left behind. It's a simple public health intervention using a simple box that comes with 18 essential items, low cost, high impact, that are used to reduce maternal and newborn deaths in women from poor, marginalized and underserved communities. We map out a very needy area which has high maternal and mortality rates for mothers and newborns, and then we partner with a health facility where these women actually live or reside, and once we do that, we plug the Toto Care Box program into the antenatal care program. So we don't sort of start a whole new fresh program. We just plug into that, and it has worked perfectly. We have given 1,748 boxes. Our mission is to give 1 million boxes or impact 1 million babies by 2022. And we have been able to give this number of boxes through partnerships, amazing partnerships, where we have worked with churches. We have fantastic partners like Tin Roof who have helped us partner with other organizations who want to do good out here. We've partnered with corporates like Afristar, Barclays, Lotto Foundation, Buckles all the way from the UK. So we have local and international supporters. Our first giveaway was from our mom. She gave us a donation of 5 boxes where we went to give in Kenyatta, and obviously that has really multiplied to many more. We've been able to impact about 3,000 people, so actually about 4,000, including the mothers and newborns and their families. And we worked in 3 communities, and we hope to expand to other counties, which we have gone to other counties with partners, but yes, and we want to cross borders with a life-saving Toto Care Box. One of our biggest impact stories is there's a lady called Rebecca who was obviously full-term in her pregnancy, and she went to work and was laid off, and she went at home and she found a huge padlock in her home. and she was in labor at that time, and she had literally absolutely no money at all. And she went to Huru Park, and in that process of delivering, she went to the public toilet, because normally you pay 10 shillings, and at that moment all she had was her phone, and the attendant refused to take her phone. So she went under a tree and literally gave birth. And the story was on Twitter, and my team, Angela Kavila Kwinga, our operations, and Liz, went with the Toto Care Box to Kenyatta, where she was taken by St. John's ambulance, and we were able to give a baby box with all these fantastic items that we could literally just secure the first 3 months of that baby's life. And she named her baby Hope. And through that, a lot of people just came in. There was still a mom as an organization who came and gave. A lady from Ngong offered a place to stay for a whole year, and plus there were job offers. People just wanted to give back, and she got a lot of stuff. So I just want to encourage anyone who wants to give back, or start giving back, or having an organization that wants to give back, is that just start small. Get a team who believe in your vision, in what you want to achieve, in your mission. Pray, ask for guidance from God, and also just be relentless. It can get really hard, but you can do it, and we are here to help. You can come to Toto Care Box, get inspiration. It is our moral responsibility to give back, because lives depend on us giving back. Thank you.